by next week I'll be able to classify myself as a manager. Anyway, as you can see, I'm in another car. I'm in Charlie's car, driving to Harrison. I need to pick up a couple of wheel bearings for the little Aspire. That's why I'm in this one. It sounds a little loud, like I said. I think I said. It needs a little TLC. It has a bit of a exhaust leak up front. We did change out all 6 spark plugs yesterday. We took it to Dan's and he said that number 4 was misfiring or was, having trouble. So we did that. We didn't have enough for wires, but the wires look pretty good. I don't know what else the problem could be unless just the exhaust leak is making it that bad. So I just went up that big hill at like 40, much to the annoyance of the 2 people behind me. But anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I spent the first couple hours after breakfast playing Horizon. I really like that game. I don't know if I have the capacity to share any video because it's on the PlayStation, not on the computer. We don't have the best internet. So anyway, off to town, then I'll go back home, probably play some more Horizon. I don't know. It's gonna be a boring day. Probably a boring short video. If I can find the lighting and a place to, maybe I will go ahead and get the slime done that I wanted to do. Don't hold me to it though. Alright. I will see you all after bed. Okay. Finally getting around to trying out this slime. Even though it's a little bit old news and everybody else is doing it. Thought I'd give it a go anyway. What the heck. Forgive the lighting. I'm trying a new space and now I've lost some of the sun. But anyway, I went ahead and pre-made my slime activator, borax and water. Picked up some glue, clear glue. Oops. This glitter, which is kind of like tiny sequins, actually, more than anything. And this little turquoise glitter. I thought I'd do kind of a coastal ocean theme. I'm going to split that into 2 smaller batches and make just like a clear one with these little glitters. And then the other one, I'm going to try to do crunchy slime. Beads, probably not the best thing, but couldn't really find what I was looking for in this coral color. So, don't have a lot of time left on my memory cards. I guess we got to make this quick. Get to the glue. I don't know if I should just do one big batch and then split them into 2 bowls when I'm done. I just go ahead and maybe just do it this way easier. Kind of hard to measure the glue though because it sticks to the sides. Alright, I have 2 pretty even amounts of glue in here. And I think I'm just going to go with 1 tablespoon of this in each one. And dang it, I didn't get a regular spoon. I know they say that if you want it to stay relatively clear, to stir slowly. But I don't think I'm going to be able to be that patient. So I might have to wait and clear up after I've made it. Well, this is activating quickly already. See how hard that is? Alright, well, I'm going to finish stirring these up. Yeah, I just realized I forgot the water. I thought that the water that went with it, that's what I get for not reading recipe, was the slime activated water. So I wonder if I can salvage it. This is just a big giant lump of clear slime now. I bet I screwed it all up. I hope not though. To see if I can save this. wasn't supposed to be that hard. You can hear that, I'm actually cutting it. Might have to legit let this stuff sit for a little bit. See if it'll soak up the water. This might be a total fail, y'all. I might have to do this again. Well, I think I screwed it up. Because it had already hardened, it's a tiny bit softer, but I already screwed up the process. It still just tears. I don't know if I want to go to town and get more glue or not. It's like a rubber ball. I don't know what I was thinking. That's what I get for rushing into it. And I knew that I needed the water. I just fucked it up. Alright, well, I guess I'll be back. Finish recording this when I get more glue. But yeah, because this is really sticky. It's just glue and borax. Might work if you want to make rubber balls. Doesn't work if you want to make slime. So, lesson learned. Don't forget to add the water in first. It probably soaks up about half of it, but not enough. I haven't even tried with this one. So, alright, I shall return. Alright, it's a couple days later. I'm back. This has been sitting in the jar since then. You can see it did take the shape of the jar, ultimately, but it took a little while. But it still just breaks. Almost the consistency of a rubber ball, but not quite. I did drain the water off of that one. This one I haven't. It's been pretty much sitting here with the spoon in it, like when I gave up. So it's pretty much just very sticky, gluey slime. I had to wash my hands after the other one because of all that liquid. All that is basically like gluey water. It's kind of gross. So anyway, let's try this again, shall we? Got a new bottle of glue. And again, it's a couple days later because Dollar General doesn't sell clear glue. And that's where I left to go the other day. I had to wait till I pick up some at Walmart after work yesterday. Still not quite half. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have done it halves. Halvesies. Maybe I used too much of the borax. I don't know. But the thing I do know is I forgot to add the water. Oops, sorry. Ran into the dog food bag. That seems to be about half. I'm not going to look at the rest of that on there. So the one is just water I brought in here. Okay, so we use the same amount of water as glue. I'm pretty sure that's right. I hope that's right. I probably should have brought a different spoon. All I have is this nasty one. Let me go get a better spoon. Alright. Back with another spoon. And it's probably going to get air bubbles and then it's not going to be perfectly clear. And I don't have the patience to wait 3 days for it to be perfectly clear before I add stuff to it. Because I'm probably going to want to play with it anyway. Alright. I should rinse this jar out too. I don't know if I have any traces of borax in it or not, but I doubt it. Alright, let's not waste any more time with that. And maybe I used too much for just these little 8 ounces. Maybe I shouldn't have used a whole tablespoon. So instead, let's just use a spoonful. I guess this would be closer to a teaspoon. See what we get. Starting to form a little bit. If I do 2 teaspoons, that's pretty much the same as a tablespoon. But then again, I do have water in it this time, which I didn't have in it last time. Maybe I shouldn't have used a jar with a mouth. Alright, well, besides just making a huge mess, I transferred that to the bowl. And it seemed like it was going to do the same thing it did the other day, because I just had a ball in the middle and a bunch of extra water. So I picked that up, took it out, added a little bit more borax to the liquid that was left to get it a bit gelatinous, and now I've started mixing the two together, so I don't have 2 separate consistencies of slime. I guess I'm just going to add a tiny bit more. Like I said, if it's too wet, add a little bit more. But at least it's still slimy. But look, it's tearing again. Well, I don't know. It reminds me of the first time Graveyard Girl did her fishbowl slime. If you do it slow, it'll stretch. But it's not as soft as I guess I assumed it was. It looks softer in the videos. But if you do it fast, it tears. So I might make this one the crunchy slime. Now I'm wondering if I have too much borax. I didn't have enough water consistency. I just don't know. This is my first time doing it. And now look, it's the same as the other ones. Well, no, not necessarily. I can pull it slightly. Maybe I was too impatient in adding a little bit more borax. Alright, I'm running out of camera battery. I will be back after I mix the second batch. Okay, this is 1 tablespoon. Approximately. 2. I'm going to try not to be impatient on this one, since it can get a little bit stiffer still after you play with it. So it'll make sure the water is still going to incorporate even after it starts to ball up. Should I go for a third? I don't know. I want the ocean. I want the one with the sequin to be really soft. Right now, I think it will just stick to me more than anything. Let's go for one more little one. I've made a mess all over this work surface. This bowl is stuck to it pretty much. Alright, I think I'm going to leave it at 3 and just keep mixing. Be back. Alright. After playing with it a little bit, it's kind of starting to come together, hold together a little bit better. Still super, super sticky. I am not going to add any more borax, any more of the activator, because I think it'll ruin it. It might be a little too stiff like the crunchy one is. So I'm going to finish this up so it's not sticky. Then wash my hands, rinse out those containers so I can use them to store these. And they don't have any residue left in them. We'll be back to finish it up. Alright, so here's the slime that I thought was probably a little too thick, but not totally useless. It does drip a little if you let it. It still breaks easy though. Yeah, see, it just tears. So let's see if we can incorporate some beads in here. Whoa. And not lose them all. Alright, I don't even think it'll work for this scrunchie. I keep losing the beads. So they're not really incorporated very well. I'm also not a big slime connoisseur, so I don't really watch slime videos. I know that I watched something about poking it the other day. And while it seems like it's super wet, it's not. So I don't know if this was a fail or success. I'm just gonna say it was just a pretty big fail. I know next time not to be impatient with the borax. And let it really, really get all incorporated in the glue water. All right, on to the next one then. Start with the small one. I let it leak over the side of the bowl. It just created this big lump. I probably should have cleaned off the top of this machine so I could use it to mix on. I just hope it mixes well. Because of the consistency. See, that just tore. I didn't think that would be too much of the borax water. Evidently, it was. It's turned out really pretty. I think it needs a little bit more. See if I can get it to open up and stretch out. Whoops, I cut it again. Oh, I hate this. See, all I'm doing is cutting it. I push too hard. Just tears at the bottom underneath. I think it's tearing. Right there, it tore. Oh, tore in half. Let's see if I can get the other mixed in before I lose battery power. Maybe we should have done these first. The darker glitter is like the color of the ocean, color of the water. This is more like the accents when the sun hits the water, just to make it really pretty. See if I can get this incorporated enough to show you in my last 30 seconds. Alright, well, there we have it. The sun shining on it. If I can get a couple good shots with the camera of sun going through it, I will try. Anyway, so that's it for me for now with my fail slimes. See you next time.